Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hilliard U.S. Vintage Grand Prix. Here we are. We're joining into the Dick Mooney Memorial Group 6, Group 12 race here at Watkins Glen. You can see a little bit of a bend there in the hood of that number 65, Emmanuel Moriera. Currently in 6th place. I'm not sure what's happened there. Beautiful Shelby. We're on lap 4. According to our timing and scoring. We didn't have a lot of cars show up because obviously it's not premier perfect conditions here at Watkins Glen like it was yesterday. But Dick Mooney was introduced to Watkins Glen in 1956 by his college classmate Jim Brubaker of Seneca Lodge, not of the Brubaker 5. Bought an MGA when he graduated from college, which is what I have, a 1959 MGA, and began doing gymkhanas on Long Island. He started his racing career in 1963 in the MGA when he got his SCCA regional national license. Dick Mooney, longtime supporter. His son Rick Mooney races with us in that blue 42. The most memorable race for Dick Mooney at Watkins Glen was the 1964 Glen 500, which he ran with Janet Guthrie, the first woman to race in an Indy 500 in her Jaguar 140. They finished a remarkable second in their class, 6th overall as privateers. He took a hiatus when he started his family in the mid-90s onto the vintage circuit, the time with the 1965 Corvette, known in Group 6 as Blue. Watkins Glen remained his favorite track, but Road America became a close second. Dick continued to race Corvettes in Group 6, later adding a 1968 Roadster, which his son campaigns today. That's the Blue 42 we were talking about, and a 68 Coupe, which still races. Cars and racing were a lifelong passion, so this is the Dick Mooney Memorial. He was alive from 1938 to 2007. And as you can see, the weather has not been cooperating, but we're live on Speed Tour TV on YouTube, so leave some comments. Tell us what you want to see. So currently I'll go down, Scott, and talk about, so Todd Treffert is leading, followed by Kyle August, then Glenn Chaplin, Scott Borchetta, Brian Watson, Emmanuel Moriera, and Larry Dupuis.
Yeah, Todd Treffert was our winner yesterday in what was a great classic battle of handling and horsepower when the track was dry. That Porsche at the very front of the field in the hands of longtime SVRA and other vintage racing series, Todd Treffert, and between him and Scott Borchetta, who in the number 1, the many-time Bell Helmet champion, 2 times in GT, once in B production, in that 350 cubic inch Chevrolet Corvette.
There's Todd Treffert there. And he was saying that that is the livery of this car when it raced at Le Mans with the Harley-Davidson sponsorships. He won yesterday. That is a turbo 911. Beautiful car. Beautifully prepared by Brady at the 901 shop.
You know, we told a story yesterday about the reason that it is a 911, even though the 901 shop is the one that holds this, is Peugeot had the exclusive rights to any 3 numbered car, and so Porsche had a 901, and Peugeot said, no, you can't do that, so Porsche went to the next number up, which is 911. 901 still stamped on many of the parts that were in the original Porsches when they first rolled off the factory and were exported in, or imported rather, into the United States in February.
It looks to me from the naked eye that Scott Borchetta has some rear left damage. You see that little piece from sticking up from the fender, and when you see the car from the rear, so I don't know if he backed into the wall or if somebody hit him, but obviously something is not right on the fiberglass of that car. Scott Borchetta currently running 4th place, 1st in 6 GT.
I think that's the furthest back he's run in this particular group in at least 2 years. He was undefeated last year, 21 wins from 21 starts, and had that win streak going until Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And then, of course, you were there, Ben. I believe he had that broken by Peter Kloot.
Yeah, and it wasn't, it was I think it was a broken half shaft on his car. It was a mechanical. They were having a great race, and I think when he broke, I think he was ahead by about 2 car lengths, and then Peter Kloot came in to win it.
And one of the few races that he did not win overall. He had a great battle at Road Atlanta back at the SVRA Speed Tour with one of the orange Ford Mustangs. I believe that was Robert Corzin, and Corzin just barely beat him just by a scant couple of maybe inches. But Borchetta, he won 6 GT, but he was second overall. Borchetta's had a rough weekend with this car. He, in one of the qualifying sessions, I believe it was on Friday, unfortunately he found a little bit of oil on the track, and he had that car go into the tire wall. So this has not been Borchetta's best weekend.
Uh-oh. Todd Treffert off the track there at turn 8, just above, went off into the little exit ramp. I appreciate that, Todd. Probably had a mechanical, and we appreciate that because we don't have to stop the race. He's in a safe area behind the wall, but now we should have a new leader. You're seeing him right there, Kyle August, running in Group 6 in that number 199. Beautiful looking Mustang or Shelby. I'm missing our grid sheets up here, so we don't have the information on the drivers of the cars, but we're getting them. But that is a Shelby GT350 from how I'm seeing it. Beautifully prepared. Yeah, Gary Moore didn't show up to the grid. He's in a Shelby GT350 also. But doesn't want to run it in the rain, which I understand. But I love the lines of these fastback Mustangs. So that should be Glenn Chaplin just right behind him in that Porsche, in the Group 12 Porsche. Then Scott Borchetta moves up to third, then followed by Brian Watson and Todd Treffert, unfortunately falling down the list here. But we appreciate him coming in to the safer area. And here he is, Mustang on Mustang, modern Mustang. So that's Glenn Chaplin there, right behind him in the 74A. Sorry about that. That is a 2012 Mustang Boss 302R. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to figure some things out. That is Kyle August in a 1966 Ford Mustang, the white and gold. And if you just are joining us, like I said, Todd Treffert is out of the race. He was leading, but had to fall out at turn 8. And this is the race for the lead, two totally different cars. We've got a 2012 versus a 1966, both Mustangs in Group 6. This is a Mustang celebration weekend here. And we're on lap 7 of the Dick Mooney Memorial Group 6, Group 12 race. As they come around Franklin Road, turn 11. That's Glenn Chaplin there in second place in the 74A, the 2012 Mustang. Probably looking to take the lead here as they come down the straight. You can really see the size difference here in these two cars of different eras. And Kyle August moves back to second overall, but still first in Group 6. And they're on their final lap as they take the white flag here. Hopefully they could see that low visibility here at Watkins Glen International for the Hilliard U.S. Vintage Grand Prix. Just a little tap of the brakes there by Kyle August. And they are on their final lap as we're looking for Glenn Chaplin coming around, winning in Group 12, winning overall with his headlights on in that 2012, but Kyle August giving him a run. Got a good run out of the uphill S's as they come into Big Machine Vodka Spike Coolers bus stop. Both hard on the brakes. This is the fight for the lead here overall. Now these are two different classes. If you're wondering the difference between Group 6 and Group 12, it's basically Group 6 is 1972 or older. Group 12 is 1973 or newer. They run about the same lap times, have nearly the same brake zones. That's why they're out on track together. That's the number 65, Emmanuel Moriere, 1965 Mustang. And I haven't seen Scott Borchetta, but he's still scoring out there in third place. Again, we are on the final lap here. This should be the leader. Glenn Chaplin, 2012 Ford Mustang Boss 302R. I haven't seen what happened to Kyle August. Kyle was right behind him. Not sure what happened in the boot. But here he comes around Franklin Road, Apparel, turn 11. Wipers on, look at that. Frantically on is what I would say as he comes in. Glenn Chaplin, last little bit of a drag race down here to the checkered flag, takes the checkered flag. Congratulations, Glenn Chaplin, 2012 Ford Mustang Boss 302, the winner of the Dick Mooney Memorial Trophy race here at Watkins Glen International. Comes around Mission Foods, turn 1. There's Scott Borchetta coming around Franklin Road Apparel, turn 11. I believe Scott is going to take third place, but Kyle August might have fallen back. Let's see. No, Scott Borchetta takes third behind Kyle August. And then Brian Watson just behind him in that 1986 Porsche 944. As they all come into Big Machine Vodka Spike Coolers bus stop. And again, that does it for the Dick Mooney Memorial Race. We hope we made the Mooney family proud. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a commercial, and we'll be right back with our Group 9 race here in the rain at Watkins Glen International.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas Fuel Treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.